Hey, Margie here. Welcome to the Wake Up, Pray Up, Boss Up podcast, the show that helps Christian moms prioritize their physical and mental health so they can boldly step into God's calling. I'm your host, Margie Ruiz.
What if the reason you don't feel your best isn't because you're getting older, but because your body is overwhelmed? What if your fatigue, your brain fog, your bloating, your stubborn weight, your poor sleep aren't actually the problem? What if they're the signal? Today we're talking about healing from the inside out because, friend, your body may be trying to tell you something. Hey, Margie here. Welcome to the Wake Up, Pray Up, Boss Up podcast. Last week, we talked about breathing. Before nutrition, before hydration, before sleep, even before exercise. We started with the most basic thing God gave us to sustain life, our breath. Today, we're taking it to the next step because once oxygen comes in, waste has to go out. And God designed your body with incredible systems that are constantly working to cleanse, repair, and restore. The question is, are we supporting those systems? I learned this lesson the hard way. Several years ago, I knew something wasn't right. I was tired, inflamed, holding on to weight that simply would not come off. I didn't feel like myself. I went from doctor to doctor, test after test, appointment after appointment, trying to figure out what was wrong. Eventually, I discovered there was an underlying issue creating stress and inflammation in my body. Once that issue was addressed, I focused on helping my body heal. And what happened surprised me. The weight started coming off. My energy improved. My stress became easier to manage. I started feeling like myself again. Not overnight, but gradually. And one of the biggest lessons I learned was this. Sometimes we become so accustomed to feeling bad that we forget what feeling good feels like. And that's dangerous because we start accepting symptoms as normal when they may actually be signals. Your body is incredibly intelligent, and often these symptoms aren't the problem. They're the signal. God designed your body to detox. When most people hear the word detox, they think of like green juice, starvation diets, or some miserable cleanse. But detoxification isn't actually something you do. It's something your body is already doing every second of every day. God designed your body with built-in detoxification systems. The goal isn't to create detoxification. The goal is to support the systems that God already created. And in today's world, those systems are carrying a heavier burden than ever before. Processed food, environmental chemicals, chronic stress, poor sleep, lack of movement, all those things can place additional demands on the body. So let's do some science. There are 4 major detox systems. Let's talk about them. Number 1 is the lungs. We talked about this last week. Every breath you take brings in oxygen. Every breath out removes carbon dioxide. You're detoxing with every exhale. How amazing is that? God designed your body to cleanse itself with every breath. The second system is your liver. Your liver is one of the hardest working organs in your body. It works around the clock, processing and filtering what comes into your system. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It never takes a vacation. One of my favorite morning habits is starting my day with a big glass of water, usually with lemon. Not because it's magical, but because hydration matters. Your body needs water to function properly. We're going to have a whole podcast on that coming up. Sometimes supporting your health starts with the simplest habits: breathing, water. The third system is the kidneys. Your kidneys are incredible. Every single day, they filter your blood, helping remove waste products and maintain the delicate balance of fluids, minerals, and electrolytes your body needs to function properly. Think about that for a moment. Your kidneys are working around the clock. They never take a day off. They never sleep in. They're constantly helping your body maintain balance. And one of the simplest ways to support them is hydration. Water helps the kidneys do the job God designed them to do. It's one of the reasons you hear me talk so much about drinking enough water throughout the day. Because health isn't usually one big thing. It's a lot of small things working together. Good nutrition, proper hydration, quality sleep, movement, managing stress, and yes, filling nutritional gaps when needed. When we support the body's systems consistently, we create an environment where healing and restoration can happen. The fourth system is the gut. Now let's talk about what I think is one of the most fascinating areas of health, your gut. Scientists estimate that trillions of bacteria live in your digestive tract. Together, they form what's called your microbiome. Think of your gut like a garden. When healthy bacteria flourish, things tend to work better. Digestion, energy, immune function, inflammation, even mood. Researchers continue discovering connections between gut health and overall wellness. In other words, your gut doesn't just affect digestion, it affects your entire body, which means taking care of your gut may be one of the most important things you can do for your health. We want to restore, not punish. Here's what I love about this concept. Most women have spent years trying to punish their bodies. Another diet, another restriction, another attempt to force change. But what if health isn't about punishment? What if it's about restoration? What if the goal isn't to fight your body? What if the goal is to support it? Because your body isn't your enemy. It's working for you every single day, trying to heal, trying to repair, trying to restore balance. The more I study health, the more I see parallels with faith. God designed our bodies to release what doesn't belong, and He designed our hearts to do the same. Fear, anxiety, unforgiveness, bitterness, shame. We weren't meant to carry these forever either. Healing often begins with release, physically, emotionally, spiritually. David prayed in Psalm 51:10, "Create in me a clean heart, O God." Maybe that's our prayer today. Lord, show me what needs to be released and show me what needs to be restored. Here are today's 3 clicks. Click number 1, wake up. Pay attention to your body's signals. What have you accepted as normal? Fatigue, brain fog, poor sleep, digestive issues, low energy? Awareness is the first step. Click number 2, pray up. Ask God, Lord, what is my body trying to tell me? And then ask, how can I better steward the body you've entrusted to me? Pray for wisdom, pray for discernment, and pray for the courage to make the changes. Click number 3, boss up. Choose one thing this week that supports your body's natural detox systems. Drink more water, take a daily walk, eat more whole foods. How about going to bed earlier? Start your day with a glass of lemon water. Pick one thing. Small actions repeated consistently create massive results. Detox isn't about forcing your body to do something it wasn't designed to do. It's about supporting your body to do what God designed it to do. Your body is not your enemy. It's not working against you. It's working for you. And healing from the inside out does not begin with punishment. It begins with partnership. Partnering with the body that God gave you. Supporting the systems He designed. And learning to listen when your body speaks. If today's episode resonated with you and you're thinking, maybe my body has been trying to tell me something, I want you to know you don't have to figure it out on your own. Over the years, I've learned a lot about supporting the body's natural detoxification systems, and one of the tools I personally use is a structured 30-day detox program that focuses on supporting the liver, the kidneys, the gut, and restore the microbiome. In fact, I'm getting ready to do it again myself. If you'd like more information about the detox I use, I'll put the link in the show notes. And if you have questions, send me a message. I'd be happy to point you in the right direction. One of the things I've learned is that healing isn't usually one thing. It's often a collection of small decisions that support the body over time. Next week, we're talking about one of the most overlooked health tools God created, sleep. Because your body can't fully repair, restore, and recover if it never gets the rest it was designed to receive. Until next time, remember to wake up, pray up, and boss up every day. God bless. Bye.
Thank you so much for listening. Hey, if you enjoyed the episode and you'd like to help support the podcast, please share it with others, post about it on social media, shout it from the rooftops, leave a rating and a review, all the things. And to catch the latest from me, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at margie.gp6 or go to my website at margieruiz.com and make sure to sign up for my weekly newsletter. Thanks again. I'll see you next time. Bye.